Do you know that feeling that you're out of alignment with the life that you've created? Like on the surface, everything is great and everything is as you had intended it to be. But when you're honest with how you feel inside of it, it doesn't feel fulfilling. And you have this weird feeling that something else out there is calling to you, but you have no idea what it is or how to get there. And so you just kind of keep going along with the direction that everything is headed, even though it doesn't feel 100% right. Just kind of end up going through the motions of day-to-day life, hoping that someday you might feel differently, but deep down afraid that you never will. I have been there so many times. And very recently, I have found myself navigating those same feelings coming up. And I wanted to share with you everything I've learned about why this happens, why we spend years or decades building a life that feels like it's calling to us and that feels aligned and fulfilling, but then as we're living it, we still don't feel right inside of it. We still can't grasp that sense of peace or freedom or acceptance or whatever it is that still feels like it's missing, despite everything on the surface seeming really great and seeming like it's everything that you thought you wanted. We have been so conditioned to believe that when something doesn't feel right, that we have to change it. And that makes complete sense, right? Like, if something doesn't feel right, then it's your job to find the source of that wrongness and change it or fix it or alter it in whatever way so that you can feel differently once things change. And because we operate this way, we create this association between the outside world being the determinant for our inside world. If the outside world changes, then that means that we will feel differently inside. And we can't feel differently inside until we create the change we want externally. And sometimes this works perfectly. Sometimes you make the change that you've identified as being the source of the wrongness that you're feeling, and you feel so much better. But sometimes it doesn't work. Or sometimes the feeling of relief from that change doesn't last. Whatever it is that your feeling is currently missing, it's never fully accessible, regardless of what we change in our external reality. And it ends up taking us in this cycle of not feeling right and trying to find the source of that feeling. And when we think we've discovered it, trying to fix it or change it or control it or alter it or change directions or paths in some way, and then maybe getting some momentary relief, and then eventually falling back into that same feeling of something doesn't feel right or I don't feel fulfilled anymore, and seeking again and constantly on this search for this feeling that you're looking for, but never fully arriving. Here's the thing. The reason why we feel like we can never fully arrive is because there's a belief system at play telling you that you can never access the feeling that you want to until something changes. Something in your reality has to change until you can feel differently or feel the rightness that you're looking for. But that very belief system dictates that you're never going to get the feeling that you want. That you're always going to need to be fixing something or changing course or searching for something in order to feel differently or feel better. Wherever you go, that belief system will follow you there, because that belief system states that what you're searching for isn't here. It's there. And what's there will never be accessed, because what's there is never here. The truth is, the change that you're looking for is you. But you don't believe that that version of you exists yet. So you have to go looking for them in order to find them. They already exist within you. But this belief system that you can't feel whole or enough or complete until something changes is keeping you stuck inside of this loop of searching for proof that it's okay to feel complete or fulfilled or enough in the here and now. You don't need the outside world to show you that you're enough. You just need permission to believe it and feel it first. And when you allow yourself to feel that within you, then what? What would that change? Maybe nothing. And maybe nothing changing is what's needed. Maybe the answer is that the reality around you isn't the thing that needs to be changed or fixed or altered, but simply giving yourself the permission to feel differently within you and about you. Maybe this feeling that you're out of alignment or off path is just coming from this part of you that's ready to be acknowledged. This voice inside of you that's trying to show you that you will never feel differently until you choose to. And until you're ready and willing to, it will always feel as though something isn't right. But the thing that isn't right is just the part of you that isn't ready to love you yet, and isn't ready to love what is as it is yet. And maybe if you allow you to feel differently within you and about you, that version of you will know exactly what path to guide you down. That version of you will know what changes to make, what path to take, what to fix or alter in order to help create this future potential that's calling to you that this current present version of you doesn't know how to access. So, the answers to the question, how do I get there, isn't going to find you until you find you. Nothing and nobody can give you the answers to that other than you. By going in and searching for the part of you that isn't ready to feel whole yet, and inviting that part in and showing them so much love and compassion, and allowing that part to guide you and lead you the way forward. You're that powerful, but you keep giving your power away to people and places and things outside of you that you believe will know better or have the capacity to give you what you feel is missing. But nobody knows better than the highest part of you. But you have to be willing to feel that and trust that within you first. And maybe that's the biggest lesson and the biggest gift that not being able to find your way is giving you. The gift of learning how to unconditionally love and trust and cherish you.